Hey guys, Britta here, coming at you with another review. First, I am going to do this disclaimer so everyone knows I received this book for free from the author in exchange for an honest review, and I'm going to start that right now. So, the book I have to talk about is Reaperland's Runner by Roy Burdine. This is a apocalypse world, or after the apocalypse, I believe. Yes, after the apocalypse. So it's futuristic, dystopian, and it deals with zombies. How can you not like that? I'm actually going to read the back because this is not a very well-known novel or book, so you guys can know. It is a short story. This was about 50 pages. Alright, so read the description. It's been a decade since the viral plague that brought the dead back to life with a hunger for living flesh. The survivors have long since fled the big cities and resettled in the countryside, mountains, and plains, building a network of fortresses and word I apparently cannot pronounce. Sanctuaries. As a civilization rebuilt and reshapes itself in this nightmarish new world, there arose an overwhelming demand for the supplies and riches left behind in the remains of the old one. A system of trade and barter formed around the market of these goods, a macrobee economy for a dead world. Those brave or foolish enough to seek out treasure among the wastelands become known as the Reapers. Gus and Oscar are a two-man reaping crew facing down the horror of a shattered world in search of its hidden wealth. But more dangerous than the undead virals and their various deadly strains are the others like themselves, cutthroat savages bent on plundering the riches of the Reaperlands. Okay, so I did want to share. So each chapter, either at the beginning or the end, I think they're mostly at the end, or no, they're okay. And they have pictures throughout, and I really did enjoy that. Doesn't mean it's particularly for a younger audience because there's pictures, there is cursing and talking about sex, just to let you guys know. This is, I don't think I have spoilers, actually. No, I do not have spoilers, so this is a spoil-free review. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys what I said on Goodreads, and then I'm going to go a little more into it as I read this. Okay, so this was my first zombie book ever. I've never really been a zombie person. I've never watched The Walking Dead or watched zombie movies. It was just never my thing, honestly. So, full disclaimer there as well. Okay, so I absolutely loved this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I was extremely impressed for such a short story. I wanted to read it really quickly, and I wanted to get through it because it just hooked me in and it kept me wanting to know what happened. If I remember correctly, it takes place in about a day. Yeah. It's about a day. Or a day in the story, not a day reading. It didn't take me that long. Okay. Okay, so it was definitely a very visual book. As you read it, there was detail, and you could see things as you were reading it, which was really cool. Okay, so in my Goodreads review, I did put that I thought he was an illustrator, and he is. He's illustrated a couple comic books, and I think he is working on something in the Reaperlands as a comic book or something. I'm not 100% sure. I will definitely link all of his info, like it has it here in the back, so you guys could check it out and everything. So, like the back says, there's 2 main characters, and it is Gus and Oscar. It kind of switches off in their point of views. Gus, spoiler alert, just for this little part, Gus's brother was actually turned into a zombie. He got the plague, and Gus could not let him, he couldn't kill him, so Gus actually let him go. And I feel like at some point this will be an important detail, just because it was very clear that it was important when he was telling it. But I could be wrong. Oscar is his best friend, or his friend. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're friends, not best friends. And so this is about them going into the city, and they kill a couple zombies, and they're getting treasures to take back, and they end up meeting another Reaper, and her name was Made, and she is another Reaper, and she actually captures them, and then there's a whole mishap that happens there, and that is pretty much everything that happens in the book in a really like 2-second span. I actually would highly suggest this if you want to read a short story. It is an ebook actually. I was very lucky to get a physical copy from the author. I honestly really liked how he wrote, and I definitely hope that the second book will be a print copy so I can actually get that as well. I might break down eventually and get the ebook copy just so I can figure out what happens. So I totally suggest that you guys check this out because it was so good. Please let me know what your thoughts are on it if you guys do end up checking it out. Like I said, I will leave all the links for it down below so you guys know where you can find it. Alright, well, that pretty much covers it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.